Several considerations in general public concern against indictment. The case is less likely to be appropriate if A. The court is expected to levy a negligible penalty. B. The severity and effects of the crime can be complied with in an acceptable way by means of an out-of-court disposition where the defendant acknowledges and where he or she complies with. C. The defendant has been exposed to any effective disciplinary process or to some criminal or applicable civil punishment which discusses the severity of the crime and any violation of confidence involved in an effective manner. D. The crime was perpetrated as a consequence of a real mistake or incomprehension. E. The damage or harm may be defined as minimal and was the product of a single event, in general, if it was triggered by a misjudgment. F. There has also been a considerable pause from the day of the conviction and the day of the trial, unless it is a serious offense. The pause was triggered in full or in part by the defendant or the suspect. The crime has just lately surfaced. The nature of the crime has indicated that there was a thorough investigation. New forensic methods have been employed to re-examine already unsolved cases and, as a result, a perpetrator has been found. G. The action is liable to have a detrimental effect on the physical or mental well-being of the accused, often keeping in mind the severity of the crime and the interpretation of the accused as to the effects of the trial on his or her physical or mental health. H. The defendant has played a limited part in the execution of the offense. I. The defendant has remedied the harm or injury that has been done, but the defendant does not escape punishment or an out-of-court dismissal purely on the basis that the suspect returns or repays the chunk of money that he or she has illegally received. J. The defendant has or has experienced substantial emotional or physical ill well-being at the time of the conviction, whether the crime becomes extreme or there becomes a reasonable risk that it will be replicated. K. The court may demand that data be rendered available, which may affect sources of intelligence, foreign affairs, or national security.